Hi, this is Sherry, and today I'm going to talk about people who isolate themselves. Have you ever noticed that some people prefer to be alone most of the time? They keep their distance, and some people assume that they are the problem, that they can't keep relations, or they have a lot of ego, they have a lot of attitude, or they are the problem in every relation just because they lack emotional intelligence or maturity. But that's not the thing. Some people isolate themselves because they think deeply, they observe people, situations, patterns, but they don't like to participate in them just because they don't want to pretend being someone who they are not. For them, being alone is not a punishment, it's clarity that they are not going to tolerate any kind of nonsense or something that they don't vibe with. They don't want to pretend around people. Some people who spend a lot of time alone, they just don't vibe with everyone. They don't enjoy social chaos a lot. They prefer quiet environment where they can think, create, focus on their goals. They just don't backbitch about people every time. Healthy isolation brings you peace, whereas unhealthy isolation brings you discomfort, disconnection from everyone, and it makes you feel so much lonelier. And the next time you see someone who is alone, don't just think that they are lonely. Think that how they value their depth, their presence, their own presence, value self understanding, self respect. They have high emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, and they just don't vibe with people who just have to pretend for the world. They are someone for themselves and not for others. So, if you are friends or best friends with someone who loves being alone or prefers being alone, then you have to assume yourself as a good person, because people who isolate themselves never surround themselves with people who lack emotional intelligence. They are highly empathetic about others because the way I've observed, they think before they speak, they think a lot that the thing I'm gonna share with the other people, is there something or is there a word, is there a sentence that's gonna hurt the person I'm talking to or the people I'm talking with. If it's gonna hurt, they would never say that, because they have the peak level of maturity that they would never do something that would hurt someone. And if it does hurts, then I think the person who is hurt needs to work on themselves